We can all agree that certain fundamental abilities, such as wilderness and survival skills, are necessary for every person to possess. However, there are several things you should be able to accomplish in this day and age. In addition to learning basic survival skills, we also need to develop this additional set of abilities. Never undervalue the significance of being ready for emergencies. This list includes both emergency preparedness skills and all the knowledge you need to be self-reliant in the information age. Skill number 1. One thing you ought to be able to do is ignite a fire without matches. You never know when this might come in handy. Fire is one of the most important elements for survival for a human being, providing warmth, light, and energy. Skill number 2. You must possess fundamental survival skills. You would want to know the best places to get water, what you can and cannot eat in the wild, where to build a makeshift bed, how to catch a fish, how to cross a river safely, how to keep your core body temperature high, and much more should you ever find yourself stranded in a forest or forced to survive outdoors. Get a survival guide and begin learning. Skill number 3. You must be able to grow your own food. You should try to learn how to cultivate your own food, including a variety of fruits, vegetables, and herbs, even if you live in a city. Don't wait any longer if you're interested in learning how to make these plants produce valuable output, because it requires a lot of knowledge, practice, and time to do so. Skill number 4. You should know how to swim. You should strongly consider learning to swim if you don't already. You may need to know how to swim in a variety of emergency scenarios if you want to stay alive or help someone else in the water. Skill number 5. You must know the way to change a tire. One day while traveling, you might suffer a flat tire and be trapped somewhere without access to a car repair shop. What if nobody on the journey was able to change the tire? You can quickly learn how to change a tire, which might save you a ton of time and hassle on your upcoming road trip. Skill number 6. You must be able to jump-start a vehicle. It's not as simple as it seems. This is your time to learn if you have only observed your parents doing it. When the need arises, don't be unprepared. It's really helpful to know this information, and you'll probably require this skill at some point. Skill number 7. You need to be able to code. Programming ignorance will eventually be equated with being illiterate. Although it does not yet appear to be so, this era is coming. If you don't know how to program, you're merely consuming the whole world around you, which is programmed. It's critical to understand how to navigate the computer in this new environment. Skill number 8. You should be familiar with website development. Basic technical literacy is also another problem. Whether for personal use or business, everyone should have a website. You need to hire someone or purchase a template if you don't know how to design a website from scratch. You will benefit greatly from learning. Skill number 9. You should be able to critically analyze situations and challenge the status quo. With so much information at our disposal, it is more important than ever for us to be able to think independently, challenge conventional wisdom, and be skeptical of all media, institutions of higher learning, and the government. Skill number 10. You must be able to properly cook an egg. Too many people mess this up, ruining breakfast. It's high time we start doing this the proper way. Eggs that are runny or undercooked are not only unpleasant to the taste but also increase the risk of contracting salmonella. So, these are 10 things you should be aware of to better yourself and be able to handle circumstances in various life situations.